Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. My name is Marlon. Today I'm going to show you guys how to capture motion blur like in this picture with your GoPro. So stick around. I'm going to show you guys real quick. So before we get into this video, I want to welcome you guys to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. If this is your first time here, please take a look around, check out my content, see if you like it. Click on that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way you get notified every time I upload. Okay guys, so you're out there shooting on your GoPro. You want to capture these action shots, but you want to show the motion in it. You're going to need an ND filter, or in my case, I used a variable ND, which worked just fine for me. They sell the filters that go directly onto the camera. I personally don't have that. I went with the filter frame. This is by Sherwo. And so this is just basically just snap that onto the front of the lens like that. And then you just screw the ND filter on. But they do have some that go directly onto the lens of the GoPro, such as like Polar Pro or Sandmark. They make those. But I just wanted to use what I already had. So I invested a little bit on the filter frame, which is a lot cheaper. You're going to need the ND filter, depending on the lighting situation. You may need an ND8, a 16 or a 32. It just depends on how bright it is. But you're definitely going to have to limit some of the light going into the GoPro. And I'm going to show you guys what settings I use for these shots that I recently took, okay? So let's look at the settings of the camera, and then we'll wrap this up. It's very simple. Okay, guys, so when you're going to do these shots, make sure you are in the actual photo mode. Some people like to shoot this using the time-lapse mode, but I prefer the photo mode. Once you're in the photo mode, go to the settings here and click on burst mode. I like to shoot 30 frames in 6 seconds. So that's what I have mine set to. When you're doing this, go to the timer up here and set your timer. You have the options of 3 or 10 seconds. I usually do 10 seconds because that way it gives me enough time to prepare for the actual burst that's going to shoot, and I can get ready to get my shot off with enough time. But let's jump into the GoPro app so I can show you the other settings that I use for these shots. All right, guys, once you have connected your camera to your mobile device, make sure you go into the GoPro app. I like to set my rate to 30 photos per every 6 seconds. I leave the megapixels as is, 12 megapixels at the wide field of view. I turn on Pro Tune, and once I turn on Pro Tune, I leave EV Comp at 0. I set my minimum ISO to 100. I set my maximum ISO to 100. This may vary depending on your lighting, but if it's really sunny and bright outside, I leave them at 100. I leave my white balance at auto. I set my sharpness to medium, and my color profile, I like to use flat. You can use GoPro colors if you'd like. I like to use flat just because I can tweak the image a little bit better in Lightroom. And so those are the settings that I use for these type of motion blur action shots on the GoPro. All right, guys, that is going to do it. It's very simple to do, a lot of fun. Just make sure you're always being safe while you're doing these shots. You can't get, hurt. You don't want to get hurt. And if you're on like a skateboard or something, I do recommend you wear a helmet. Just a brief recap. Make sure that you are shooting in the photo mode. Select the burst rate of 30 photos every 6 seconds. That way you can capture enough images and you have plenty to choose from. I also turn on the timer. That way I have plenty of time to set up right before the shot, and you'll get plenty of shots that way. Make sure you're in the center of the frame. If you're using a selfie stick like I did in these shots that I just showed you, make sure that you lock your elbow and hold the selfie stick firmly. That way you don't get a lot of movement and add additional blur that's unnecessary. You're gonna end up getting a big old blurry image. Just keep those tips in mind. Also guys, I am going to link down below all of the equipment that I use in this video. If you're interested in checking them out, they are affiliate links. They will not cost you any additional money. I will get some kickback if you decide to use them though. So I would appreciate that. Aside from that, guys, let me know if you have any questions. I'll try to answer them as best as I can down below. Drop me a comment. If you liked the video, if you found it helpful, give me a like. I'd really appreciate that. And if you're new around here, make sure you check out my channel again and see if you like it. Click subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, guys. Peace out.